TV main event time is Dante and Tim Renesto with Cannibal Lecter in their corner taking on the hardcore icon Gypsy Joe and Nick Fury. Joe's not wanting to wait here.
Four very tough guys in this match, Lee. The Demon of Destruction, Dante, with nearly 2 decades in this territory. I tell you what, you don't hang around that long without being tough.
Dante with that boot back on now this week as Joe's got him up in the corner. Dante trying to spin him around and does. And a big chop there by Dante, and a second one to Joe. Joe's going to just spin him around, and here's some of them Gypsy Joe chops for him. Punch to the gut there, and Joe just chopping away.
Listen to the flash.
Joe with a big hip toss there on Dante, and a tag into Nick Fury. Fury coming in now.
Nick Fury, the 2000 Rookie of the Year. He's taken on a lot of great veterans in his home state, and he's going to take on a lot more here in NWA main event. The
New Age Assassin Tim Renesto in with a side headlock there on Fury, just working the head of Fury. Backs him in, shoots him off his Fury. Shoulder tackle by Renesto, takes him down. Fury now drop down Renesto, gets the ropes, comes back off. Hip toss by Fury, takes him down. Fury waiting for him to come back up. And whoa, Dante pulling Renesto over. It looks like he was trying to tag himself in, but Renesto didn't want no part of Nick Fury right there.
He slipped the hip toss in on him, caught Renesto reeling.
And Joe trying to come in.
There's Joe. He's going to look out for the young wrestler this morning. He's going to watch him in there with his 2 great veterans.
Working that left arm once again, straight into the arm bars, Nick Fury. Fury been here a couple of weeks now. Made a name for himself rather quickly as an X-Star here, and he's taking on self-proclaimed King of the X-Stars, Tim Renesto.
A lot of big wins, and we'll see how he'll match up here this morning.
Joe in now and just taking it to Tim Renesto in the corner. Takes it by his hair, just going to flip him over by his hair.
Throwing him around.
Is Gypsy Joe in control here of Tim Renesto, takes him in the corner again. Renesto reverses him into the corner and tries those chops once again. And I don't think the chops are going to have much effect on the hardcore icon Gypsy Joe. Joe delivering chops of his own, taking Renesto, and a big hip toss of his own.
You hear the flesh sounding off, Lee.
And a tag into Fury. Fury comes in, backs him in, whips him hard into the corner. Full head of steam. He gets that boot up. Oh, let's take a look at that again. It's Nick Fury. Full head of steam, gets that boot up, and Renesto just kicks him smooth in the nose. And back to action with Dante in the ring, ramming the head of Nick Fury into the top turnbuckle and a tag into the New Age Assassin, Tim Renesto. And this is the tag team that you need to be scared of, Dante and Renesto, when they get to working on someone like Nick Fury right now.
They have a sick relationship based around hurting people, and right now their experience is paying off against young Nick Fury.
Renesto just ripping at the face of Nick Fury. Now got him up underneath the chin, and Gypsy Joe coming in, just a right hand on Tim Renesto, breaks the hold, but then no tag, and Dante's in now, stomping away a mud hole in the back of Nick Fury.
Throwing the rule book out the window here this morning.
Dante pulling Fury up to his feet, now takes him, backs him into the ropes, and whips him across. Fury comes across, ducks the clothesline, comes in, big cross body, taking Dante down for the cover, doesn't hook the leg, only a 2, a kick out by Dante, back up to his feet, and a huge clothesline about decapitates Nick Fury.
Nearly ripped his head off, Lee.
Right down straight into the choke, and Gypsy Joe not wanting to wait for a tag here, threatening the referee. That might not be something he wants to do. He's not helping out his partner too much. Renesto in, no tag, now headbutt by Renesto.
Taking it to young Nick Fury. It's been a great morning here, and it's going to be a great night of action tonight in Columbia. Whatever doesn't get taken care of in Columbia tonight will spill over tomorrow to Murfreesboro. 5 o'clock, the TV taping. Sundays at the Borough, Lee.
As Renesto taking it to Fury, backs him in the corner. Tim Renesto whipping Fury hard into the other corner. Renesto, full head of steam, comes through. Fury out of the way and drops it to Lupus across the second turnbuckle as Renesto, as he is now down. Fury desperately needs to tag Gypsy Joe, and he does.
He got him in.
Joe comes in, and he's going to come in like a house of fire, taking it to Dante and Tim Renesto. The big right hands from the hardcore legend, Gypsy Joe, and turned off, just cut off by a poke to the eyes and a headbutt by Renesto.
They're getting on him, Lee.
Lecter's going to get him a little, and Lecter throwing in. What is that? Lecter threw in a rope. He's some kind of...
Oh, no, they're going to tie him up.
They're tying up Nick Fury with what looks like a yellow belt from a karate uniform.
They're tying him up. Give Fury credit. He fought him as hard as he could this morning. What's going to happen to Gypsy Joe if they tie him up?
They tied Fury up on the far side of the ring, and Cannibal Lecter still... the saw! Renesto just hit Gypsy Joe smooth between the eyes with the saw. Don't tell me that Renesto is going to do what he's done week after week to Gypsy Joe now. Renesto with that saw. Oh, you can see it. He is sawing the flesh of Gypsy Joe. Renesto has gone plumb out of control here, as now he's taking that hacksaw That handsaw to the face, the forehead of Gypsy Joe. Shane Eaton in the ring, trying to save Joe now. And Lecter and Dante and Renesto nailing Shane Eaton and just incapacitates him. Back with that saw to the forehead of Gypsy Joe, just ripping the flesh of the hardcore icon. Joe bleeding profusely in the center of the ring from the hands of Dante and Tim Renesto. Shane Eaton trying to get him to stop here. What's going to happen tonight? Columbia, Tennessee, Dante and Renesto against Shane Eaton and Gypsy Joe. Columbia tonight.
Be there.
I know you come from the devils. I know you come from hell. But let me tell you something. You know how crazy this man is? You don't know how crazy he is, do you? You're stupid. He's coming to get you, and I'm coming right behind him. And not only are you in for the fear of your life, but you're in for the death match. This man ain't taking no more. He's been to China. He's been to damn Mexico. He's been everywhere. You're not going to hurt him. And I tell you what, you come bring your little long-haired down my way, and we're going to take care of business because you don't mess with my pops.
Let me tell you people a little story about a little skinny kid named Speedy Talltree that used to be in this territory a long, long time ago, who was fed to a couple of maniacs like Tojo Yamamoto. And you, Gypsy Joe, I'm talking to you. You want to bring goofy Shane Eaton out here to do your talking, and you want to beat yourself in the head with a chain? Well, I sawed your head open today. You think this saw means something to me? Well, it does. It means that I took it to you like nobody's ever took it to you before. Gypsy Joe, this goes back a long way. See, my dad, he used to play cruel tricks on me. He used to send me in there with animals like you so I could get beat down and be the person that I am today. So Gypsy Joe tonight in Columbia, this is personal. You want me? You want to bring goofy Shane Eaton up there with you? Well, let me tell you something, man. I ain't scared of you, Gypsy Joe. It's my day. It's my day. It's not your day anymore. Your day's over. You're dead and buried like that Jap. Let me tell you something, Gypsy. Tonight in Columbia, we're getting down like you've never got down before. I'm going to cut your head off, man. And if you think that this is going to be over after tonight, you're damn right. Tell him, Dante.
You better believe it. Tonight, Gypsy Joe, Shane Eaton, you lace them up tight and you brought the house because we're hot and we're going to take care of business tonight. Bring it tonight, Shane Eaton, Gypsy Joe. We're going to feed you to the man.